I've reached a stage in life where I don't really have to choose anything as an indulgence. I'll be honest, I like something, I can buy it. So I don't have any, and it's true with my children and my family. We don't have a yearning or a desire to go out and indulge ourselves. Because I think Allah's been so kind in terms of work and economics, that that it is accessible.
But surely it wasn't always like that. Even before success came, there
No,
must
it's
have been
always
objects
been
of
like
desire.
this. No, it's always been like this.
Even before the success.
Yeah, I mean, even a tag oil watch that I talk about was something I read with a school guy wearing a James Hadley Chase novel. So I said, okay, I'll have a tag. But if I didn't have it, I would still be all right. I don't have an indulgence. Books, how many ever you buy, and nowadays when you go abroad and buy a book, you get two for the price of one. So however many books that you buy, at the end of it all, it's not really an indulgence. I think my house is an indulgence, but I never thought of it like this till people started telling me. I'm from Delhi, everybody lives in bungalows. I don't have hugely swanky cars in my house. I don't have, actually we have a very simple existence, really, honestly. I believe, my mother used to say this, that kapde wo pehno jo logon ko pasand aate hain, khana wo khao jo tumhe pasand aata hai. And what defines you is the food you eat. We eat dal, chawal, roti. I don't even eat roti actually. So we eat beans and we eat, grilled chicken, which is very normal food. I have cooks in my house who leave the job because our food is so simple. They say we are being wasted here. So we have a very simple lifestyle. But when we go outside, when we walk outside, because it is the norm that you dress up well. Very few people would know. I have, I've got I'm like rich. I've got like 10 pair of black suits, and about 5 white shirts and 5 black.
What is this fascination with black?
Because I don't really go and indulge myself in choosing colors and designer and stuff. I'm like, yeah, black is good. So, and everywhere I go, to my shops also. Like in London, I go to one shop and the guys come out and say, so we've got a new shade of black. and I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy that I don't have, I only have the desire to create new things in the work field that I have. And I think all the indulgences that I have are kept for my movies. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and see Ravan once again. I have this strange affinity that I don't go by brands, to be honest. I don't go shopping. Most of the stuff that I get is, from the films that I'm doing, because my dressing mostly in films, if it's not Paheli, are clothes that I would wear normally. Suits, I have one style with Naresh from Masculine Mares and Dolce & Gabbana sometimes designs it. But I have a very simple way of living, so just white shirts and black pants or t-shirts and jeans. But I have this that I go and pick on. If you put me in a room and say, okay, pick on the things that you like of any product, and if I pick them on, I somehow end up picking up the nicest in that category. I have this eye for things. So yes, I sometimes, the sneakers I like is actually, I found out later. I was sitting with Sushmita Sen one day and at a press conference like this, and she says, oh, Mr. Khan, you wear Pacioti shoes. And I didn't know Pacioti is a big brand. I just bought it because I saw it in a store sometime and I liked the way they felt.
Right.
So similarly for jeans, if I find a pair of jeans which fits me, if somebody brings it to me at a shooting, or if by chance I'm shopping somewhere, which is seldom, I wear a pair of jeans and I think it fits well, I'll buy 3-4 of them because I'm happy, because I wear jeans only most of the time.
I know you're very big on gaming and you carry your PlayStation everywhere that you go. Is this true? Yeah?
I have a bulletproof metal box in which I carry all my PlayStations on.
So are there any favorite games? Are you into shooting games? Are you into
No, I like FIFA.
Sports?
I like FIFA.
FIFA is what you
I
do.
enjoy that, or street soccer, or all the sporty games I like. Sometimes car racing. My kids sometimes play Monopoly on it. But I like to play more sports-like games, yeah.
Yeah? Is that because you don't get a chance to do it elsewhere? Doing it
at a scale that I would like to do, no, I don't get. And I don't even think it's just the paucity of time. It's also because I think I'm, physically you need to be always in condition to play these games. Otherwise you get injured and shooting goes for a toss. But I do get enough time with my kids, with my son who's now grown up. And they're nice, tough boys. They're 14, 15-year-old. And I play football with them at times. But yeah, it does make it a little difficult to do it regularly. You get injured. Now I have some time, so maybe I'll play. I do take out time for it. But no, it's not because I can't do it actively, so I do it on television. Real life sports, real life living is extremely different from screen life living and playing sports.
But there's films, there's also sports. You've done exceptionally well in both now. Because
yes, again, it was given to me on a platter. It's not something that I designed. I like sports a lot. To me, if I was not a film actor, I would like to have been a sportsman.
Yeah, exactly.
I think these are the two jobs I always felt I would be good at, or join the army. These are the three things I would have, I would have been happy doing either of the three. Now, because I've been acting for so long, I can't think of the other two. But I think they're equally ennobling. They're equally wonderful and exciting professions to be in. So I would tell all the young kids, be a sportsman, be an army officer, or be an actor. It's really exciting and
but the kind of lifestyle that you'd have in all three of them would be very different from each other. The lifestyle of a superstar is very different from a sportsman, or for that matter, being in the army.
No, I think the biggest superstar of being in the army. I think it's the coolest. Short hair, amazingly uniformed, wear Ray-Bans, and fight for the country.
But you won't get to endorse the kind of watches that you do.
I wouldn't need to then. Then you endorse your country.
Yes.
And it's a much bigger high than anything else, actually. So that's. I personally would be happy doing either three. I would still fight for my country if I'm called upon to do so. I may be the only guy who's wearing a Tag Heuer designer watch, but I'd fight for my country with the same heart as anybody else would.